Alright, welcome back to the unit here this week, and we're just grazing the silage ground here currently today. So we're kind of in the last of our silage fields here. So in a minute I'm going to show you how we access the silage ground, how we give small little strips to allow the cows to come up. So the performance of the herd here at the moment, we're doing 25 litres of milk. Our fat is 4.56 and our protein is 3.52, so protein has come really well up. That is 2.07 kilos of milk solids per cow per day at the moment. So going well. The big thing, of course, though, is what's coming back, and we're about Monday. We're starting the second round, so it is something you just have to watch now. It's scary for a lot of farmers here around this area at the moment. What's coming back. So look, we just have to play it by ear. We're going what's coming back in the first paddock in around the 800-900 mark. So we'll keep you informed of that. So next week we should be on the second round, and we'll see how that is going to pan out. Sales at the moment remaining very good as well at 66. So that's kind of where we are with the cows. Just onto the whole thing of breeding, we're just about to start breeding. Next Monday we go with the breeding as well. So we'll start on Monday. Everything that comes bulling will be bred. Speak about the maiden heifers in a minute, but just the cows, we're looking for a good submission rate. The first 3 weeks are important because we're looking for this submission rate of 90% or greater. And that is a concern. A lot of farmers just can't reach that, and generally it's because cows are still haven't calved. So even at this stage, cows still haven't calved. We have one straggler left here to calve. Hopefully she'll move in the next week or so, but she's not springing at the moment, so it's going to be a week or 10 days before she does anything anyway. So that's the cows. Look for 90% submission rate in the first 3 weeks, and that is all depending on having the cows in good condition score, making sure that you've checked all your preheats, that there is an awful lot of cycling going on, and then just getting them bred and getting them bulled and making sure they're presented to be bulled, and that's all about heat detection. And we do tail painting here in the college, but we also observe, and observing is morning and evening. Even the herdsman will come back here, Anthony will come back here 8-9 o'clock at night, and then once or twice in the middle of the day he'll come out to the field as well. So observation is important. As to the maiden heifers, we will breed as normal for the first week. So anything that presents itself bulling will be bred again. The heat detection is paramount here. Then anything that hasn't been inseminated will be given 2 cc's of estromate, and that should bring on 70% of the ones that haven't cycled. However, there will be 30%, in around 30%, that will be in the wrong stage of the cycle, so the estromate will not work. So 10 days after the first shot, we'll go back in with those, and we'll give them another 2 cc's. So that should bring on the remainder of the 30% that haven't been cycling. So therefore, you should have 100% submission rate for the heifers in the first 3 weeks, and we generally achieve that here in the college. We have 30 heifers here that are going to be bred that way this year, so we keep you informed of that, and that is kind of where we are with the breeding. So second round starting next week, and the breeding also starting next week, so it's an important week here at the college for us. The big focus then is to make sure we have enough of grass cover. Now is close to 200 kilograms of grass dry matter per cow, so getting tight. Look at that, after we have this field grazed off as well, we'll be close enough for silage, so stocking rate will shoot up then very quickly. So what I said I'll do is I'll just show you how we graze here. So just looking here, that is how they're grazing out here in the college, the silage ground. So again, doing a nice good job, not making much damage either. So if we just go down, that is kind of a little spur road that we just put up along to allow the cows access to the field. So as the cows go up along, they can get small, like a meter wide or so. So that is kind of how we get access, and they're not going over the whole field. So that's it for this week, and I'll be back to you next week where we'll have the second round started. Thanks very much.